Welcome back to the Brantley Method. I am your host, Justin Brantley, and this is the Daily Huddle. Yesterday on here, we talked about the battle, the summer showcase in Akron at Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's LeBron James Arena. We highlighted some of the top teams that were in that event. We highlighted some of the top players. Today, I want to talk about recruiting. We're heading into the live period. It's the first time, for a lot of these 2022s, 2023s, and 2024s, the first time that they're being seen due to the coronavirus pandemic. If you're not playing at a prep school, if you're not playing on a national stage, a lot of these college coaches, they haven't seen you, and definitely they haven't seen you live because this is the first time they've been out in almost 2 years. So as you're headed into this live period, there's a couple things that we need to know and you need to be on top of. And I'm going to talk about those, each day. But today I want to focus on one particular thing. I want to keep it short and sweet and make sure that you absorb one thing that you could take away. This is what I like to call free game. We're going to talk about how to get seen, how to make sure that you're getting seen by the right people. All exposure is not good exposure. A lot of guys say, oh, well, I'm excited to play in this game because I'm playing against this high major kid that's being recruited by all these, high major blue blood type schools, etc. But I'm a low major player. Okay. Even if I have a good showing in that game, I'm still probably not going to be the player that coach is there looking at and looking for. He has specific needs that he's going after. So identifying, hey, my level, and that's something that you want to talk to your coaches about, and reaching out and communicating with coaches that match that level and making sure that they see you, making sure that they know about you. So with that being said, like I said before, we know college coaches have not been out. There's a lot of guys they haven't seen with their own eyes. They've been reading scouting reports. They've been listening to people like me say, hey, this player can play, this person can go, etc. A lot of you have been reaching out to college coaches, and in your conversations with college coaches, a lot of times they're telling you, hey, I really like what I'm seeing, but I need to see you live. I hear it all the time. College coaches will say, I like this kid, but I need to see him live. I'm excited to see how he performs, when I'm watching him with my own eyes. The problem with that is coaches all see whoever else is on their list. Okay. These coaches have a list of guys that they're evaluating and they're going to go look at. And you want to make sure that, number one, you're on their list, but number two, they know where to find you. Okay. And what I mean by that is not going on social media and saying, hey, I'm running with this team during the live period, or hey, we're playing at this event. Your specific schedule needs to be sent out to the coaches that are recruiting you, the coaches that you've had conversations with, the coaches that have told you, hey, I just need to see you live. Follow up, touch base this week. Hey, coach, we're going to be playing this weekend. These are my game times. They have us on this court. If there's any updates, any changes, I'll make sure to let you know. Those are conversations that you have to have. It's not, it may seem like, hey, you know what? I just show up and play basketball and they'll find me. I hear that. That's the old school mentality. Make sure these coaches understand where you're going to be at, where you're going to be playing at, what time you're going to be playing there, what court you're going to be on. Those coaches that are recruiting you or that you've had conversations with, you want to make sure that they're informed. Program directors, make sure that you're doing the same thing. You're keeping everybody updated. Number one, obviously on social media, but reaching out to these coaches and communicating with them and saying, hey, I know you liked XYZ kid. Make sure to check him out. We're going to be playing at this time on this court. Parents, stay on top of your kids, okay? Make sure to communicate with them. Hey, have you reached out to, I know you were talking to that coach from this school. Have you reached out to him? Have you had a conversation? Did you let him know where he's going to be playing at? So, guys, I'm going to bring you these tips every day. I want to keep them short and sweet and digestible so that, you guys can listen to them real quick, maybe on your ride. Maybe you got something going on that, real quick on your way to the gym to get a workout in. You can see that recruiting, tip of the day. This is today's recruiting assist. I want you to know, make sure these coaches are aware of where you're going to be playing at, okay? Vitally important. Any questions, how to do that, any questions on the delivery and what you need to do to make sure that that's being seen, feel free to reach out to me directly. You can find me on Twitter at Justin W. Brantley. My DMs are always open. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be dropping these every day on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a stranger. If you have a friend that wants to play at the high level or at the next level, at the collegiate level, which to me is high level, period. I don't care if you're, junior college, NAIA, D3, D2, D1. It's all high level basketball to me. If you have a son that wants to play or a daughter that wants to play collegiate basketball, make sure that they're subscribed to me on YouTube. Share with your friends. share with your team, share with your program directors. And if there's anything I can do or any questions that you specifically have, like I said, my DMs are always open. Feel free to reach out. This is brought to you and powered by SUV TV. Extremely excited about the things that we're working on and some of the things that are being built over there behind the scenes. Extremely blessed to be a part of the coverage and a part of the broadcast for a lot of these high-level games on SUV TV. So if you're not already following SUV TV, make sure you're following them on social media. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Go back and watch some of those broadcasts that we've done. They've been amazing basketball, but major shout out to SUV TV. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another recruiting assist leading into the live period.